Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Signature Cocktail with Kyle Hammond. I am indeed Kyle Hammond, and tonight our special guest is none other than Matt Bivens. Hello, Matt.
Hello, Kyle. How are you?
I'm so good that we are going to
Good.
make a drink together now that
We've
we've
been
got
talking about this for years, I think. Literally
years,
years. Literally
years,
years. Yeah, I
literally
know.
years.
I love it.
And it's
I
so
love it.
exciting that we finally got our schedules aligned and working out together and making it
Yes.
happen. And
Yes.
I'm so excited to make it happen
Me too.
because speaking of years, we've been planning this for years, making a drink
Yes.
together, but we've
Right.
known each other for years. I believe it was Stradog's Good Soul of Szechuan is where we
Yes.
first met. You could correct me if I'm wrong.
It could have even been before, but yes, that is where the cement of our friendship really appeared.
Because you were in that show, correct? And Shannon was
I
in that show.
was.
My wife was in that show.
Yes.
I was not
Yes.
actually in that show.
Right. Right.
But you
But you
played
were
a lot of
always there.
music.
Yeah.
I
Uh-huh.
was always around.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that's how we know each other from theater, but also Caption Point. We
Yes.
Matt does captions for various theater,
For live
right?
theater. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Captioning live theater for the deaf and hard of hearing peoples.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And that is an awesome thing. And we actually rented from you were doing captions or something for the women's march or something if you're
That's right. Oh, I forgot about that.
then and I was
That's
there
right.
doing some video work for
The
Fazia
first
and
one.
yeah. I just remembered that.
That was cool.
Speaking of caption, but then
Yeah.
also Matt, I've been. We were just discussing before we started the show that Matt and I like. I recognize him in his current environment because he has a live streaming show that they do, and I was saying like it's great. I actually get to be. I feel like I'm part of your show now because I normally am chatting with him in this
Yes.
environment, but this time I have to actually talk to him. So I'm excited. And that show is
Uh,
ADH, what,
ADHD 20.
making sure I got that right. ADHD
Yeah.
20, but also that
Yeah.
comes from Bivens Brothers Creative because you and your brother
Yes.
have your own creative team.
Exactly. We do. We do. And sometimes it's the Biv Bro show. It kind of depends on what we're feeling on a live stream Thursday kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Just
Yeah,
like
it's
whatever
good.
floats your boat, we're going to make it happen.
It really is just kind of what you understand this, but the joy and well, I'm not gonna diagnose you as any kind of neurodivergent as I am wont to do with every single person that I run into these days. But I just have too many things that I want to do, and that's partly why. Yeah, it's just juggling. It's just pure juggling, and I just kind of gave up trying to corral. I just
Hmm.
let it all go.
Like I'm just going to let it go. Let it
I
happen.
just let it go. I just let it happen. That's
like
all I
they
got.
like that song says, just let it go.
Just let it
Speaking
go.
of letting it go and making it happen, let's
Yeah.
make a drink tonight.
Yes.
We are going
Yes.
to make, oh, it's been so long, we've been trying to plan this, that
I can't believe
we are
it.
now making a Negroni. And what is so funny is I hadn't made a Negroni for years. I've been doing this show for years and haven't made a
Uh,
Negroni, and
right.
I just made one, and now we're gonna make two, and I'm excited
Never
about it.
because
I had never.
I saw the interview with Jessie and she was asking whether you had done multiple Manhattans or something or old fashions and you said yeah, but only one Negroni this whole time so far?
The only one was two
Blah, blah,
weeks
blah, blah,
ago,
blah.
or however
Wow.
many a couple of weeks ago,
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
made one with Brian. I had just
Mm-hmm.
never made a Negroni, and now you want to make one. And what's funny is somebody else asked me about making a Negroni as well, and so it would. I was like,
What?
yeah, exactly. So like now it's
What?
like it's just the thing. Everybody wants to make Negroni, and I'm all for
They're
it. It's
so
good.
hot right now. So
They are
hot right
they
now.
are the in drink. So
Mm.
tell me exactly,
Yes.
like I know how to make the Negroni I made before, but you started to
Yes.
talk about your Negroni, and I was like, yeah, that's
Mhm.
totally different. So tell me
Right.
what we're doing.
This is a very controversial Negroni. I think
Controversy.
to some it's spicy. So I love a Negroni all year round, but I really like the classic one, which is Campari, gin, sweet vermouth. That is the
Yes.
classic Negroni. That to me is more of a fireside wintry thing.
Okay.
Personally, I'll drink them
Yeah.
all the time. But so my wife and I discovered what they call a Negroni Bianco, which is, of course, the white Negroni. And there's a few different vibes to it,
Yeah.
but the one that we fell in love with involves this controversial ingredient, which is the olive. The olive. This is from Penny, from Benny's, and we just I mean I know so many people who, I mean, I don't think that there's a middle ground. I don't think you kind of are okay with olives. I think you either love them or you hate them. And I know why. It's like it's the brine, right? Like you have to, the gateway drug to olives is the brine. And if you don't find the right brine, you're never gonna get in there. You know what I mean?
I
So
know
anyway,
exactly what you mean. And so here's my
tell me.
here's my you're gonna this is the part. This is the part.
Do it.
I am a pickle guy. So and
Yes.
I would argue that it's much the same. It's all about the brine. And that is the thing. Like, so if you know to figure out the brine, then
Yep.
you can figure out the pickle.
Yeah.
Right. And so
Right.
my signature cocktail that I've made once on the show, I made it by myself. I had myself as my guest, was the pickle juice margarita. And it's not like, people, I say that to people and they're like, ew. And I'm like, see, that's why. It doesn't have to be your signature cocktail. It's my signature cocktail. It's the one that I like. And that's fine. So as you sent me the recipe for this thing, and I was like, oh, Shannon, my wife Shannon, I was like, I'm gonna need your help, because it has been an ongoing family struggle that my wife loves olives. It's like and I say family because they have a whole family thing. They make olive puffs every year for Christmas. Yes.
What is
see,
that?
I see your face, and we'll have to make you some olive puffs, and you're gonna love them. They're like I don't know, think fried mozzarella for olives. Like it's a breaded, wrapped, baked olive. Anyway,
I want that
and
real bad.
they're not for me. And that's the like I have never developed a taste for olives. I've just never liked them. And my wife is like, but we have the olive puffs and the things and the olives and everything. They're so good. And I'm like, for you.
I get it. I get it.
So in prep for this, I was like, well, maybe I need to go get some olives. She's like, no. We have olives. I have olives. You just don't eat them. And so like I have olives. I have my but they are not super fancy currently, because we just have regular
I don't know. Those look pretty awesome to me.
Manzanilla something olives.
Something like that. Yeah.
Signature select brand from the Jewels, because that's how we roll. So we have olives.
Yes.
I just generally
not
don't
sure about
usually eat them, but for you, Matt, I'm gonna do it, and I'm all for it.
So many people, Kyle, that I deeply respect, do not like olives. So it's like, but it is, I really do. I do feel like there is a brine for every human.
I agree. There is a way in. It's just it's similar to people who are like, because I was just having this conversation, and you'll appreciate this. People who are like, you should really watch Doctor Who, and I'm like,
yes,
okay, and they're like, it doesn't get good until the 3rd season, and I'm like, well, but what? Then why should I watch a whole bunch of TV that I don't one like, and so like it's one of
Yes.
those like I don't have time to
To
spend
dither around
right.
with Doctor Who. I get it. I get it. I
But
totally get it.
with you for like I'm hearing you, and I will
Okay.
research the correct brine. Like I will continue to try to
Okay.
find the correct brine for olives. But
Thank
for
you.
tonight, let's just make a Negroni and
Yes.
get it done. What am I doing?
Okay. This one
So
is
we're making the Bianco
yeah.
Negroni.
Yes.
What do we have to do for that?
Okay. Bing, bing, bing. So
See, you got
I
your
doubled
fancy
down. I
setup.
went to Benny's. Yeah, I went to Benny's yesterday, and I found this. I have a funny feeling that this is controversial too, because this was on Benny's. Yeah, we're getting rid of it list. But it is specifically like olive leaf infused. What? No.
It is not the
What?
olive four pillars, but I have
Ba ba
the
ba.
the regular rare dry gin four pillars.
How did that happen?
I mean,
I love it.
it's like we are making this work. I
It's worth it.
appreciate you.
It's been worth all the wait. Okay, so
Yeah.
there's that. That is the gin actually doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be olive and it doesn't have to be plain. This is the key. Whoa, besides the olives,
Yeah.
this is the other key ingredient, Italicus,
got,
which is a bergamot liqueur.
bless you.
Which I love bergamot things. I like the smell of it. I like Earl Grey tea. I like it. I like the cut of bergamot's jib.
Okay. So now I want to know more about that because I have no
Okay.
idea what you're talking about. What is
Yeah.
bergamot? Because I saw that, like I saw this and I was like, okay, if this is what it takes, but what is it?
Yeah. So from what I understand, it is it's a little citrus fruit, related to the orange. God,
Okay.
I could be making all of this up, but I
Well,
think it's a citrus fruit that is kind of a cross between a lemon and an orange. Man, I think that it's got like it's a good bit bitter, so it's not like something that you would eat.
huh?
But it has lots of um strong citrusy vibes.
Sweet. So here's what I
Yeah.
do. I've been taught this by people who know more than me. That if before you, oh, see, I just popped it open.
Poppity pops.
Poppity pop. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do like a little
I'm
half
doing-
shot, like not a shot, but just like I gotta get a taste of it so I know what I'm working with, so that I know later
Which
if
part
it's
of the
like
drink?
what is the thing that I'm tasting and how do I like it.
I love that.
So salute.
Lunch.
Oh, see, yeah.
You like that? That's
Matt, you're an evil person because oof,
I know.
I like that.
I know. It's just a little bit bitter. It's not nearly it's not nearly Campari level bitter, or even more than Campari. I mean, it may not even be Aperol bitter, but it's got that little tiny bit, and then and such a pretty bottle.
Okay.
Such a beautiful bottle.
All right. Now I know what we're working with.
Yes. Oh yeah, one more thing, and that's this kind of that's strange, but the dry vermouth. And it has to be dry.
Vermouth.
Yeah. I don't think you would want to put the red sweets in there, but
got that.
just 3 ingredients and then the olive.
And I got extra dry Martini Rossi vermouth.
Yes.
All right. So is there a specific order you like to go with, or what do we do?
No, and this is not a shaker. I'm sure you could shake it up. Oh, my eyes has melted a little bit. I'm sure you could do a little shaking if you wanted, but I practiced a little bit and I just stirred it. I don't think it needs more than that.
All right.
Ooh. So you get your glass.
Glass.
Just a plain old old-fashioned glass.
There you go. You got
And
my classic Chicago glass.
yeah, there, I'm glad you went with that one. I'm glad you went with that. That's the right choice.
It's Chicago. It's I'm all
Chicago,
about
come on.
Chicago. Even when I'm making an
two tree
Italian
cubes.
2 3 cubes.
2 3 cubes. I don't know. As many cubes as you like. I like a lot of ice. I don't think it matters.
I'm making
that
a bunch
much.
of noise. I'm sorry. 2 3 cubes. There you go.
2 3 cubes.
Couple
Perfect.
2 3 cubes.
Couple 2 3.
Got it.
Yeah, perfect. And then it's just 1 1 1. It's just
Never mind.
ounce,
All of
cuppa, whatever you want
Pay
to
no
do.
attention to the wire mess over there.
I'm jealous of your third cam. I thought it was being
actually-
super fancy. I was trying to step it
I
up.
actually have a fourth,
a
but it's just not hooked up because of my travails. I have
Yeah,
a
I
fourth
understand.
that I normally have my GoPro set up here, but I didn't. I moved it and I don't know where I put it. So
I get it. I get it.
So we got our 2 tree cams and our
Yeah.
2 tree cubes.
Exactly. So we got 2 tree cubes, and yeah, it's just 1 1 1. So
Okay.
Do you
One to
remember
one.
what? Yeah. Which side is this? Is this in a typical jigger? Is it
For
there it is.
mine,
There's 1 ounce. Okay, yeah. There we go.
mine. This side is 2,
1 and 1 and
this
a half.
side is 1.
Oh, 2. Yeah, I better just.
So this
do
side is
1.
2 and 1.5. There's a line
Ooh,
for 1.5.
yes.
That's
I
for
think
mine.
that's exactly
but
what I've got.
just depends on your.
Beautiful.
So I'm gonna go 1 ounce, 1 ounce, 1 ounce to
1
make
ounce,
a
1
3
ounce,
ounce
1
drink,
ounce.
or
That's
should I make
exactly what it is.
ounce and a half, ounce and a half, ounce and a half?
You could definitely do that. Yeah, maybe we should do that. Yeah. Let's come on. This is a
I mean,
show. I mean, how many times am I going to be
show.
on here? Now I
It's,
have to do them.
the reason and I'm not trying to be a booze hound, but the reason is this cup. If you see, I have learned that this holds a lot more than you think. And so, like, usually if I put like a 1 ounce drink, that would be like what, 3 ounces. It would be like up to here. Like, it
Okay,
would
yeah.
look like it's not all the
Fat.
way in there.
I get it. I love
So
it.
if I'm using this glass, I'm gonna make a
Let's do it.
a Chicago sized drink.
Come on, go for the gusto. So
Good.
that would be 1.5, 1.5, 1.5.
1.5, 1.5, 1.5. Here we go.
Yeah. So here's the my olive gin. Ooh,
That's the gin.
Glug.
Glug. Yeah, I think it's great that you picked the 4 pillars olive gin, because I have a friend who was trying to tell me to get that. He was like, "Oh, it makes really good drinks," but because I'm not an olive person, I was like, "No, I think I'll just go with the rare dry." All right, so here's the.
Did you know?
Yeah, right.
Today
So I'm gonna have to, at some point, I will have to pick up some of that olive gin.
Oh boy.
Get some olive gin.
Well,
Fine.
at least for
You gotta try it. I mean, you gotta try it.
At least for the wife. The sweet wife. Because I didn't. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to have this olive. I'm gonna have to have some olive puffs. Just show up at your door. Olive puffs, please.
Olive puffs, please.
Have some more
puffs, please.
More puffs, please.
And she will gladly help you with that endeavor, as well as having some herself while she's at it. Okay, so I got the 3 ingredients, but now for the controversy.
Okay, all right. So
what happens here?
So here's the thing. If I were you, so to me, the olive really does kind of make it in this case. Like, but I just, go with what you know and understand your
my limitations.
Your limitations. I'm gonna throw a couple of these dads in there. Know thyself.
Yes.
Because it's especially good at the end of the drink.
Yeah.
When you because it's a surprisingly sweet drink. Kind of. But you're thinking dry vermouth and gin, and where's all the sweet? It's pure Italicus sweetness.
Yeah.
Italicus. But the olive really, I don't know. But just I don't want
So
you to
just plop them right in there
on your own show.
Do you just plop them in, or
I
do
just
you
plop them in? Yeah,
right.
and then it's just
to tree because
okay.
we're doing keep it on team.
Okay,
To tree,
man,
couple
you really
tree
do.
in there.
You give everything for your fans. That's the thing. That's the thing about you,
But you
Kyle.
don't you
really...
don't put any of the I do for all my people.
Yeah.
But you don't put any of the brine or the olive juice in there. It's just the olive.
I definitely could. I definitely do. But I was trying to be low key for your sake. I'm gonna put a little.
I want to do it the way you wanted me to do it.
Okay. All right. Just a touch. So just like
a bar spoon or something.
Yeah. A little. Yeah. Right. Tiny bar spoon thing.
Let's do that. Let's scoot that over there so you can see that I'm doing it.
Yeah.
For you, Maddie.
I believe you. Also, let me say this thing. It's really my favorite friends that organically start calling me Maddie. I actually love being called Maddie. This is a real thing. So no one calls me Maddie except for a certain gaggle of people, and it's always organic, and I always love it, and it really endears me to the person. So thank you for calling me Maddie.
It was not until you just said that I even realized I called you Maddie. So
yeah.
Speaking of organic. That's fun. Okay. All right, it's all in there. It's stirred. Nothing left to do but drink it.
Nope. Oh my god!
All right, cheers. I mean, I gotta also show it off, like in there with the olives floating around in there. I mean, it's a pretty drink. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty.
Yeah, it looks. It's definitely deceiving. It's a deceiving drink. It looks like water.
Yeah,
it's not water.
It's not water. Oh, it smells good.
Cheers,
my friend.
My friend.
Okay, see? Yeah.
Okay.
That's not bad. So it's good. It's good. I'm not gonna lie, it's good.
Okay. You don't have you can lie. I mean, you don't have to lie. You can absolutely say
I know I can lie. But no, it's not so this is what is interesting.
Mother.
It is definitely not a classic Negroni. It is it is different for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely different.
And it's sweeter. But the vermouth is coming in way stronger than the what I thought was the Campari in the other Negroni. Is now I'm like, oh, maybe that was the vermouth that I was feeling more. And so this is again goes back to the like taste your ingredients so that you know what you're working with. Yeah. I'm like, oh, now I want to and
tell me real quick.
And I truthfully and now talking about it, I'm getting some olive and it's not bad. Okay. No, I'm serious. It's subtle. It's subtle. I can taste the olive, but it's very subtle. It's very subtle.
It's just like that little salt at the end. Okay, real quick. What was that particular classic Negroni recipe? I'm just curious. Was it 111 as well?
No, it was like one. It was two. I think it was 2 gin, 1.5. I think it was heavier on the gin, if I remember correctly.
Right.
But it definitely wasn't 111.
Okay.
I don't think. It was, if anything, it was 1.5 or 1.1.
Yeah, I can never remember.
3/4, or it was not one across the board like this. And that's because that's what I thought was interesting when you sent me the recipe. It makes clear that it's 1 to 1 to 1.
Right.
So,
but I think that you could probably pretty easily you have some room to put
mhm.
a 0.5 of gin if you really want that to come out.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would put, like, if you put more Italicus, I think it'd be too sweet. If you put more dry vermouth in there, then it would be too dry vermouth. But I think a little more gin could probably a little
Is that like Whovian? Vermouthian?
Vermouthian.
I'm the Vermouthian. Awesome.
Yeah.
So now my question is, do I eat the
Yes.
I have to finish the drink to get to the olive. So
Yeah.
we're not going to spend that much time drinking together with the we got to let these people go and celebrate their weekend.
That's true.
But I will get to the olive and I'll let you know. I'll circle back
Please.
and let you
Please
know
circle back. See
what
if you
I think of the gin what is it? Italicus soaked
Vermouthian
olive. And
Yeah.
We'll see if that creates the correct brine mixture.
Oh, please. Oh, please.
And we'll go from there. But in the meantime, thank you, Matt. Maddie,
you, Kyle.
This was great. I'm so glad we finally got this done and got together. And now to more and more fun times together. Well, let's make it happen.
Sir. Let's do it. Cheers.
Cheers. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Ciao.
Yeah. See, yeah, that's good. I'm pleasantly surprised.
I mean, it's a gate. You just have to find that gateway. You like olive oil, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. But olive oil is olive oil. It's not olives. It's like ketchup and tomatoes.
Yeah, I guess so. Well,
good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.